Today I'm going to talk for a few minutes about operations in a business, where it fits along with the other aspects such as marketing, finance, systems and people, and what the improvement in the application of operations can do for your business. I'm not going to take more than about 15 minutes, and I'm going to home in on philosophies, frameworks and methods that will always help you to secure and to keep repeat customers. Now, the role of marketing is to find new customers. The role of operations is to satisfy them. The role of people management is to get productivity and commitment behind the business. The role of systems is to run the administration of the business efficiently. And if you do these things well, the result will be that you make some money. Now, I'm often told that companies don't need to do any marketing because the operations are so good the customers keep coming back for more. And so what they say is, through running really good operations, we don't need to do any marketing. And I say rubbish. Because operations will always struggle to find you a constant stream of new customers. You need good and separate marketing to keep a stream of brand new customers coming in. And when good operations causes an existing client to introduce a friend of theirs or somebody else, you should treat that new customer as a bonus, not be treating operations as your sole marketing method. The worst operations, and we've all seen them, are those which are designed to suit the management staff, to make life easy, to be simple but rigid methods, to be opening at hours that are not inconvenient for the staff and management. The products tend to be one size fits all, the service options are limited, stock holding is restricted, you often have to wait several weeks for the thing that you wanted. Stock holding is restricted, understaffed, subcontracting for all above average demand levels, hidden extras fed into the pricing, cost comes before customer service and decision making, and you're hearing things like automated switchboards and voicemails asking you to prod different options on the keyboard. Customers have to wait for delivery dates, and customer feedback is rarely, if ever, sought. Now this can be, in good times, a very profitable approach. But when times are not so good, and that often happens, this sort of business is vulnerable to competition because it hasn't built loyalty. It'll see its sales slump in hard times, then it's not likely to grow very much either in good times. And if you run your operations in this way, you will open up your market to new competitors because you've given low or costly service. Your customers now shop around. Through shopping around, they get ideas, as do your staff. Others will enter your market. Your sales will decline. Prices will be forced down. And you'll be put into the position of having price as your only weapon. And try and make a profit from that one. Because when price is your only weapon, you're forced into more advertising. Your costs are pushed up. Your profits go down. You're financially strained, and life becomes hell. Conversely, the best operations are actually jolly hard work, because you need flexible methods, you need to be responsive to what customers ask for in terms of opening hours and products and service options. You need to be well stocked, you need to be staffed to cope with above average demand. Your pricing is transparent. Customer needs always come first in your decision making. You have human beings answering the phones at all hours. Rapid customer delivery. You're always looking for feedback, and you're viewed and operate as a genuine business. But this approach, whilst it is arduous, hard work, and rather more risky than the other method I just showed you, this builds customer loyalty and it builds staff loyalty. And it will do much of your marketing for you free of charge and build you a high-value business. Through caring for customers, asking them what's wanted, being able to sell them perfect products and a perfect service, priced fairly, from available stock, served by available staff, delivered fast, seeking customer feedback, introducing their friends. The customer is always put first. And from this, you make good money because you get a high level of repeat sales, which equals low-cost marketing. You can grab market share from competitors that aren't so well organised. You're investing in strength. You're selling at the high end of the price range. You're buying at the low end of the price range. And through that, you're making high profits. So, good operations is about the systematic operation of a series of processes which collectively retain customers who, all importantly, tell their friends. So amongst our modules, marketing modules, I do apologise, the operations modules, there are something in the region of 10. You can find access to these easily on our website. And probably you would want to start with operations analysis before you decide where else to take yourself in terms of operational planning. So in terms of organising yourself, whatever you do, always let systems do the work. And let's go back to systems a minute. By systems, the sorts of things I'm talking about are purchasing systems, stock control, manufacturing, product development, R&D, project management. Many times we see these things being done manually by businesses where if they would just spend a little money on systems, it could make their lives so much easier. And following on from that, automate every process that you possibly can. Because the more that you can make your processes repetitive and automated, the more they're likely to produce a reliable and consistent output, which is what keeps customers happy. If you're worried about investing in systems and how to operate them, don't worry about it, because in every town and village and city of this country there are many people at home who've got children at school, they've got computers, they've got knowledge, they've got big business experience, and they can be bought quite cheaply to run your systems for you. They're not hard to find. Always endeavour to give customers more than they wanted. It's a bit of a hackneyed expression, but American companies often use the expression, you should delight the customer. And certainly, if you think about your own experiences in buying products and services, how many times have you seriously been delighted? And then think about how you could actually delight your customers. Whatever you do, at every possible opportunity, let humans deal with your customers. Don't we all hate these automated switchboards and these businesses that only function through the web, which actually have no telephone number and they have no physical business address either? So I say, be different. Don't be one of them. Use your power of having a well-organised and run business to be able to buy your products and services cheaper and cheaper through being able to forecast your requirements ahead and negotiate bulk discounts. And you should be able to sell high because you've always got it in stock and you're always open and available to provide it. And if you do these things, you should watch your old customers and their friends coming back again and again. And such an approach will raise the value of your business many times over. So finally, nothing I've asked you to do is rocket science, although it may not be particularly easy. If you do what your customers want rather than what you want, they will reward you. It's easy to block out the competition, you just do a better job. And by watching them, it's not difficult to figure out how you can do that. And above all else, as you go through life, as you go through every day and every week, and as you're at home and as you're at work, people are trying to sell things, or should I more say, deliver some sort of a service or a product to you. Look at how they do it, and be critical about it, and learn from what they do badly, and learn from what they do well, and use that in your own business. And do beware of the gurus. These are the chaps who will do all sorts of things for you. They'll put in big stock control systems, they'll put in automated switchboards, they'll do business process re-engineering. Some of this stuff may be appropriate, but never spend your money on these fellas unless it's actually tied to what's the actual measurable critical output in performance improvement that you're going to attain. Which really leads me to my last point. only overspend your precious time and money on activities that will raise your competitiveness as an operation in the eyes of your customers. So, thanks for listening to what I've had to say today. Don't hesitate to go to our website and look at the more detailed modules, which will give you detailed help in all the operational areas that I've talked about. Many thanks.